Is your cat suddenly dodging your hand or squirming the second you pick them up? The truth is, cats rarely turn cold out of nowhere. Usually, it's the tiny everyday moments we miss that slowly wear down their trust. Today, let's look at 7 everyday habits that quietly damage your cat's trust. And keep an eye out for number 5. Even experienced cat parents slip into it without realizing. Point 1. Staring without blinking. You spot your cat looking absolutely adorable, so you lean in and gaze right into those big, beautiful eyes. To us, that feels like affection. But your cat? They might turn away, squint, freeze, or just get up and leave. To a cat, a long, unblinking stare can feel less like love and more like pressure. In the wild, predators lock onto a target before they pounce, and cats do the exact same thing to each other right before a fight. So even when your intention is pure love, your cat may read it as pressure. A softer way to say hello is the slow blink. Look at your cat softly, gently, close your eyes, hold for a beat, then slowly open them again. In cat language, that's basically saying, I feel safe with you. I'm no threat. And if your cat slow blinks back, that's a beautiful little sign that trust is growing. Point 2. Forcing touch or picking them up. You walk in after a long day, spot your cat, and immediately scoop them up for a big hug. Maybe they push against your chest, twist around, or wriggle to get down, but you think, I just love you so much. The hard part is, your cat may not feel hugged. They may feel trapped. Cats are both predator and prey. So when they're held tight with no way to escape, their survival instincts kick in. Even when that hug comes straight from the heart, their body might experience it as panic. Instead, try the 3-second consent test. Offer one finger near your cat's nose. If they sniff it, lean in, or rub their face against your hand, that's a yes. Pet them for 3 seconds, then pause. If they lean back in, keep going. If they pull away, let them go. And here's the magic. When you give your cat the choice, they'll often choose you and come to you far more often. Point 3. Disrupting their routine. Maybe you sleep in on the weekend and feed your cat 2 hours late. Maybe you move the litter box because it looks better in another room. And suddenly, your cat is restless, vocal, clingy, or even peeing outside the box. Cats live and breathe predictability. In the wild, knowing exactly where to find food, shelter, and a safe place to go can mean the difference between life and death. So when their routine shifts overnight, it can feel like the ground just moved under their paws. Try to keep feeding, playtime, and litter cleaning as consistent as you can. And when change is unavoidable, make it gradual. If you need to move the litter box, don't haul it across the house in a single day. Shift it a little at a time and give your cat space to adjust. Consistency is how you tell your cat, you're safe here. 4. Ignoring body language. Most cats don't bite out of nowhere. We just miss the warnings before it happens. A bite usually isn't the beginning of the conversation. It's the part we notice because the quieter signals didn't work. You're petting your cat, and everything seems fine. Then the tail starts flicking harder. The ears swivel back. The skin along their spine begins to ripple. But you keep going, because it still looks like they're enjoying it, until they suddenly aren't. They usually give you several signals first. We just tend to miss them. And when a cat learns that their polite no gets ignored, they escalate to the only language that works: a swat or a bite. Try to catch the smaller signs before your cat has to make them louder. A whipping tail, flattened ears, dilated pupils, tense muscles, rippling skin, they all mean the same thing. I need a break. The moment you see them, stop petting and give your cat some space. Respecting your cat's no is one of the fastest ways to become someone they truly feel safe around. Using punishment, including yelling. This is the habit that quietly does the most damage. Your cat knocks a glass off the table or claws the sofa, and you react on instinct. You yell, you clap, you grab the spray bottle, maybe even swat them away. They bolt, and it looks like they finally learned their lesson. But the lesson they take away isn't always the one you meant to teach. Cats don't connect cause and effect the way we do. Your cat doesn't think, I got yelled at because I scratched the couch. What they think is, when this person comes close, scary things happen. And that is devastating to trust. Punishment never teaches your cat what to do instead. All it teaches them is that you're unpredictable and unsafe. A better path is redirection, plus making the right choice easier for them. If your cat scratches the couch, they're not being spiteful. Scratching is a basic, hardwired need. Put a great scratching post right next to the couch, pick a texture they actually love, and reward them every time they use it. If they knock things over, move the fragile stuff off tempting surfaces. Don't ask a cat to fight their instincts all day long. Set up their world so they can win. Point 6. Overwhelming their senses. You might love strong perfume, citrus candles, scented sprays, or music turned all the way up. But to your cat, that exact same room can feel completely overwhelming. Cats experience smell and sound far more intensely than we do. A scent that smells fresh and clean to you can be overpowering to them. A loud speaker or a noisy party can feel like a storm they can't escape. There's also a scent side many cat parents miss. Cats use scent to feel at home. When they rub their cheeks against your furniture, they're leaving behind their own familiar markers. So when strong chemicals or fragrances wipe those scents away, your cat can suddenly feel like a stranger in their own territory. Give them one space where the world feels quieter, softer, and familiar. Reach for unscented, pet-safe cleaning products when you can. Steer clear of strong essential oils. Some are downright toxic to cats. And when guests, noise, or cleaning are unavoidable, give your cat a quiet room of their own. Familiar smells, soft places to hide, and zero forced socializing. For a cat, a safe retreat isn't a luxury. It's emotional security. 7. Ignoring their attempts to connect. Cats are picky about affection. So when your cat chooses to come to you, they're handing you their trust. They're saying, I want to be near you right now. You can see this in the smallest moments. You're at your computer, heads down and busy. Your cat hops onto the desk, gently bumps your hand, or offers up a soft little purr, and you nudge them away or ignore them completely because you're right in the middle of something. We've all been there. But to your cat, that tiny moment may be a real invitation. And if that little offer gets turned down again and again, they may simply stop making it. You don't need to stop everything for a long cuddle session. Just try a micro interaction. Take 3 seconds to scratch their chin, say their name softly, or give them a slow blink. Let them know, I see you, message received. Those tiny moments, they make a huge deposit into your cat's trust account. So take a moment and look back at these 7 habits. Where might your cat need more space, choice, or predictability? Drop a comment and tell me which habit you're going to start changing first. And remember, cats aren't trying to be difficult. They're trying to feel safe in a world we control. But real love means learning to see life through their eyes and respecting the survival instincts that keep them feeling safe.